Good morning and welcome, Team Southside, where teamwork makes the dream work. Mr. Reynolds here, along with
Mr. Beatty. Good morning, all you stallions out there. And I'm going to let our special guests introduce themselves. You say your name and your class, and that's it.
I'm Lila Campbell, and I'm in Miss Coyle's class.
I'm Ava Courtney, and I'm in Miss Coyle's class.
I'm Dory Hudson, and I'm in Miss Coyle's class.
Okay, and you know what's special about these three guests, Mr. Reynolds?
I don't know, what's special about them?
They all run cross country.
Ah.
We're going to talk about that in just a minute.
On Southside's first ever cross-country team.
Southside's first ever cross country team. So
All
we're
right.
going to talk about that in just a minute.
Yes, but first, they're going to lead us in the pledge.
Let's do that.
That's also something special about them. Please stand and prepare for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we get to the cross-country part, let's do our estimastery.
Yes.
So you saw yesterday a giant roll of toilet paper.
It was giant.
Yeah. And so the estimastery was to figure out how many feet of toilet paper were on the roll. So we enlisted some help with this one. We went out to our 4th and 5th grade classes and asked them gave them a portion of that roll and asked them to tell us how many feet were in their portion.
Yep.
And we added it together, so now we have an answer. And so you need a first
And a clue for the answer.
The first clue is, and this is kind of a difficult clue, so you're going to have to pay attention and maybe have to do a little research to find out about this, but the number is a prime number. And I might add it's quite a large prime
It is
number.
an unusually large prime number. Mr. Reynolds was quite excited when he realized it was a prime number because he's really like a math geek. He was like, wow, that's a really big prime number.
Question for you though. Do you know what a prime number is?
I do. Do you guys know what a
Does
prime
anybody
number
know
is?
what a prime number is?
Have you learned that already?
Yeah, it's like it can only go into itself.
It is a number that can only divide in itself and one.
And one. Yeah, you're right. Well done,
Yeah,
guys.
excellent.
You know your prime numbers.
So, for example, the number 5 is a prime number
Yep.
because there are no other numbers that can divide evenly into 5 other than 1 and 5. That's it.
Yeah. This is a large one.
This is
there
a large
are more
one.
than 5 feet of toilet paper on that roll.
Yes. Anyway. Tonight.
Tonight, guys, this is it. Cross country. We have our 3 cross country runners right here. We have our first meet ever of this year.
First meet ever for Southside Elementary.
For Southside Elementary at all. And so we're super excited. What's going to be your race strategy, girls? Tell us what your race strategy is.
Big steps.
Okay, say it again.
Big steps.
Take big steps.
Not to go very fast, but at the end then go very fast.
Okay, so keep a little in the tank, as they say, for the last little
Be
bit.
nice.
You got something to do?
And don't sprint at the beginning of the race.
Don't sprint at the beginning. All right, Mr. Reynolds, do you have any advice? You're a runner.
Well, you got to pace yourself. I kind of agree with them.
Pace yourself.
You want to get out in front of the pack a little bit, but you definitely don't want to use all your energy up at the very beginning because cross-country races are not short. So.
No. Actually, speaking of estimasteries and math, do you guys know the distance?
Almost a mile.
Like 3, I think.
Yeah.
9 point something.
It's like a quarter.
0.9 miles,
Yeah.
something like that. It's 1,500
1500
meters, I believe.
which is around 9/10 of a mile.
Yeah.
Roughly.
So I'm excited to see how you guys do. I'll be there, obviously. So and Mr. Reynolds will also be there.
I will. And we would like to invite teachers and other kids out. The first race starts at 6, and it'll all be wrapped up by about 6:30. So
Yep.
got 30 minutes going out to Falling Springs and cheer on the Southside Stallion cross-country team.
Yeah,
First one
the
ever.
inaugural team.
Yes.
And we have a lot of runners, like 50-something runners.
57, I believe.
57. So hopefully everybody will be out there. It's going to be awesome. So we're proud of you guys already. All right.
And speaking of running, there is another opportunity for everyone to run, even if you're not on the cross-country team.
Right here.
Right here. That's the reason we're looking out over the backyard, is because on Friday night we will have our fun run, which is a color run, and also our 5K, which is a color run. So you can do either one of those right here on Southside's grounds Friday night.
That's going to be great. Hopefully you guys are all signed up to do it. And if you don't want to get lots of color on you, don't be afraid of the color. You can kind of avoid that.
Nah.
But mostly it's just fun, right?
That's right.
You girls gonna come to the color run?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, no?
I have a sleepover.
Yes.
Yes, no, yes.
Okay. Yes, no, yes. All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing everybody there. And it's gonna be awesome. So, Stallions, we love seeing you guys being safe, respectful, and responsible. And
It's always a great day to be a Southside Stallion.
that's what I'm talking about. Good job, guys.